Oh, it told me to go 6 miles up. Okay.
That's all right.
Back
Get back on.
down
The
here.
Chevy Impala, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if he's 6 miles away, then it's not him. Alrighty. I think it's right
Yes,
almost
ma'am.
crossed.
It definitely is.
Okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Just a short detour.
Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, man.
I know. And today's going by a lot faster too.
Well, we lost an hour, too.
That was even. That was right after the fuel stop. We lost an hour then. Welcome back, pit crew. We're really.
I'll give him a rundown, baby.
Yeah, go ahead, give them a rundown.
Okay, guys, so over past Granny is a dear old lady. She's driving a Nissan 300Z,
Do you know what year?
96, I believe, which it's a high-performance Japanese sports car as opposed to a European sports car, but they're just as hard to find parts for. And it's 6 years old. Cool car, very fast. Rear-wheel drive, so we don't want to put it on the dolly, plus very low slung to the ground. I'm not sure it'd get on it or on the tilt trailer.
It gets towed backwards.
That's what I was thinking. It would get towed backwards, but the problem is her steering doesn't lock, so it will cant off to one side or the other.
Okay, well, go on with the...
So anyway, we got a hold of a Nissan Z specialist. He pointed us to the direction of the part. We located it. We checked the connections. We banged on it a little bit. We tried to jump it. We tried 2 jump packs on it. We tried about everything we could try. Initially, I pushed it about a quarter mile down the road. It looks pretty flat out here, but it sure felt like uphill. My legs are jelly still. I'm way too old for that kind of nonsense.
Okay.
But we got her off the road and onto the exit, so at least people could get around her, because we had a big line of folks behind her.
Uh-huh. So what is her plan now?
Her plan now is to, myself, Eric the mechanic, and the Nissan Z specialist all told her she needs to get towed to a shop, overnight the part there, and put it in. We are all in firm agreement about this. She is not
wanting to do that?
I'm not sure she's wanting to do that or what she's trying to do.
In 2 miles.
She's a very talkative lady.
Okay, so
but she's
don't know whether or not she's going to choose to be towed, or what would be her other option, to just limp it to.
It won't limp.
It won't limp.
It
So she
doesn't
has to
start. It
kind of
doesn't
be
crank. It doesn't do anything.
towed.
It is a PTU, which I think is primary terminal.
When we get to advanced autos, we need to find something.
Oh yes, my Mrs. Mechanic's Jeep is falling apart too. We got a under mirror light hanging loose, and it's looking like it wants to fall.
It keeps getting farther and farther out the more I drive.
Anyway, we messed with the Nissan for quite a while. Everyone impressed upon her that she's going to have it towed to probably up here in Lexington, and have the part sent. We're about 130 miles from the destination, about 170 miles from a Nissan dealer that she is interested in.
Okay. Also, while that was happening, 007 calls, and I can't remember exactly what happened, but we need to pick this up for him and meet him at the AutoZone. So that's where we're headed, is to an AutoZone over in Lexington. So I do get to go to Lexington. I'd also like to check the CB antenna.
Yeah, we'll check the antenna. Make sure it's not going anywhere. I borrowed that from Aardvark.
Keep left at the fork. Then turn left. Turn left.
How's the focusing now? I'm back on streaming from YouTube with my phone.
Says we're headed to the water tower there.
Yep. So yeah, the Nissan is not fixed, but the diagnosis is you need a tow truck, you need to get it to a Nissan specialist. Not only by Patriot Mechanic, but Eric and whoever from Nissan
She
was speaking to on the phone.
She has a Nissan specialist that she usually deals with in California, and she has been on the phone with them. I've talked to him extensively. Eric talked to him extensively. She talked to him very extensively, and we all came to the same decision.
And now we're on our way to help 007. Did you hear very much of what he was saying on the phone?
I caught a little bit. He's got PCV valve.
Yes,
Is giving him issues.
It's spam.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a Tyson plant.
There is a
here.
Tyson plant. I forgot.
You want to go to work for
I
a
don't
bit?
have any desire to go in there. I don't like chicken plants all that well.
No. At least going until.
Alright. So let me see here. So it looked like we needed to pick up oil and then go find Donnie, but I think
Yes,
I
he
see that
said
advance
he was
down
going
there.
to meet us down there at the advance.
Alright.
So that's where we're headed. You know,
Yep.
I think we might have something in the back.
I got some ATF with me as well.
Okay. I knew I had something of that shape. That dog looks very comfortable.
I bet he is.
I'll try to stay here at the light while the dog got back in, but there's a dog in the car beside of us that just looks so comfortable hanging out the window. But he needs one of each of those. I don't know why. And do you know the 530 Edge full synthetic and then the 1030 conventional?
Now where it says or, does that mean and?
And at first he told me or, so that's why I wrote it. And then I said, you know, specifically, you know, tell me what you need because I usually don't buy this stuff. And I didn't write it down, but that's when I did I've never heard of Edge full synthetic. But he needs one of each of those. He did not say what size.
Okay, no problem. A quart is my guess.
I'm sure too.
That thing probably only takes 5 or 6 quarts.
That's what I was thinking.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Can't be as much as this. Oh, Fun Loving, you're back. I did see your message, but I wasn't able to respond before we lost connection. But yeah, the mountains could do you in.
Turn left, then your destination will be on the right.
Alrighty.
Your destination is on the right.
There's the Beamer. I'm gonna back in here. That way we can watch and try to stay a little cooler. It's getting hot out here.
It is pretty warm out here.
Like, I wonder,
77, I think.
could be some other problems with the weather, I think, you know. The cars aren't used to the heat.
I'm really surprised we didn't run into more trouble going through Yuma and
I'm not used to the
Odessa
heat.
and stuff.
You know what I mean?
All right, let me find Donnie.
Okay. Thanks, MC. Yes, shoot, I hope Dennis saw. I'm sure he knows it was Castrol. Donnie may be in the seat. Max, it did not. It needs towed to the Nissan specialist. I hope I didn't lose you guys. Okay, that's a pretty good view. You are a tad wobbly. Oh, you're welcome, Fun Lovin'. It was a very cool day that day. And I was very worried about not getting the window up. I've had electric window problems so many times. And I think it's one of the worst, like, luxury things. That is Donnie, 007 ahead of us. I don't know if any of the mechanics heard what was wrong, what Dennis said. It was something about a PCV or PVC or some kind of valve. He said that he could do it, but he wanted to let us know where he was. And of course, he's such a sweetheart. He would not leave anyone behind. You guys probably watched him do his brakes and rotors. Or might as well just come over here and keep him company. Dennis can lend him a hand and go a little quicker. But no, we've not gone anywhere else. We were stuck back there on the highway with the overpass granny. And Fun Lovin', I know how bad her ears probably bothered her. My son was, I'm thinking, 2 or 3 years old, and we drove from Ohio down to Georgia. And he just started crying right about Kentucky, and then he just kept crying and kept crying. I didn't think he liked the car. Kept grabbing his ear, had to take him to the emergency while we got to Georgia. And yeah, from going in those mountains, he had double ear infection. I know our paths will cross again. For now, just tell her we are so proud of her. I think she had a good time. At least she was smiling a lot. She was smiling a lot. I loved it when she was honking the horns. That was definitely my favorite. And I kept telling her to just go for it, do it, keep going.
Doesn't take much on I noticed the smoking. I was like, wait a minute. And there was oil in there and oil in there. I think it was this valve on the other one. It's liquefied, man. It's exhaust gas recovery. What else is going on there?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just coming from all different directions today.
You want to save this or no?
No, I'll keep it with me just in case.
Sure.
I don't really need it. Probably not going to. Okay. It is broke. I'm not 100%.
All right, everybody, let's just focus on the problem. And we're helping 007. I know, Carly, I'm very stressed out this week. And what I'm trying to do right now is just concentrate on what's going on and kind of like letting the drama run its course. It can do it all the way around us, and we can just keep looking forward, and keep fighting the good fight. I've snapped at a lot of people this week. I'm tired of figuring it out. It's just me. It's the only one I can control. And I'm gonna do a lot better job of it. And let's take a risk and go out on the hood. The sun is really beating down, so we may overheat. But let's try it, because you can't see very much from here. Alrighty. Why, jackass? Did you forget to take yours today? Can I put them here?
Good, we're done. This guy's amazing.
Oh, 007 so fast.
Just so happened he had one with him.
Is that the extra part that he thought about taking back and then decided to keep, or?
I don't know.
Was
One
that
thing
just
about
the
Donnie
spare?
is this guy is very well prepared. There's almost an entire BMW in the trunk of this BMW.
If I was near Ohio, which I might be, I'll try to go pick up some more spare parts.
Oh yeah, man. You're gonna be like 2 hours from home.
I got a storage unit that most of my money is going towards right now. That's one of the only bills that I have in Ohio. So I'll be stopping by if we're close, which we're going to be pretty close.
London.
Yep.
I think everything's
About 2
good.
hours.
See if it's still smoking.
Let's see if it's still smoking.
Yeah. Oh man, it looks pretty good.
Oh, okay. Okay. We do have a surprise. We're going somewhere. Somebody in here, if she's still in the room or channel, whatever it is, she knows where we're going. I hope she had time to look at it and tell someone else where we're going so he could join. And I really hope that we make it there. But it should be our next stop. I am sure that Double O will probably go back to rejoin the convoy to keep an eye on all of that. Nope, cancel that. Back online. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I don't know if we lost connection or not. Nope, we're still on there. Yes, I'm talking about you. Connection or not. Awesome. All right.
I get it.
if y'all would do me a favor, hit that like button
Best that somebody
and share us.
I hear you.
I'm hoping to have more cool information from Alex tonight. And if you're going to stay on here for the surprise, you might as well hit the like for me. And check this out, I'm gonna move ya. Hang on. He's fixing my light. The passenger side broke. Like, I was looking out the window, he was driving. We were driving to a job. I think we may have been on 70 towards Columbus. And I'm just staring out the window. It was so pretty. And then I saw my light fall out of my side mirror. Just like right in front of me. So I told him about it. That way he couldn't blame me on it. But now, the driver's side did the same thing. Somebody saw this on the road, and so we needed to pick it up for Eddie. Dennis did. I don't know. I think it would be useful for something.
Ball? Yeah, a rag or a paper towel or something up there, baby?
Yes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad we got everything charged last night.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just give you one.
Thank you, dear.
I should have given you that one. It has the tire slime on it already.
Your lifesaver, 00. See? It's all about teamwork. I guess we had the oil and Donnie had the glue to fix my light. Oh my goodness. So yeah, pit crew. My light is glued back up. Oh my goodness, here. Okay. Oh,
Yes, Jim, and it's okay. Fried TV will put the link to the stream or to our channel there in the description. That's what he's done with everybody. He is in full support of the Convoy. I know that I always used his station just because I liked going on there to see who was live, but I never really watched him. I would use him as like, what is it, like the table of contents that we used to have at a book. And then I would go to that person's stream and watch them, or usually have like 2 or 3 up. Doe Show, I've only gone in there once, really didn't care for it. I know they are too. I started doing the copyright thing. I didn't come here to like fight YouTube or Doe Show or anything. It's like, I've got enough on my plate right now is the way I look at it. I'm trying to fight other things. Freedom, censorship. So, I don't know. Yes, I actually spoke with Fry yesterday. Very nice conversation. So if anyone's watching, thank you, Fry. Now, Dosho could always get me his number, then I would call him too.
Okay, guys. We got Donnie back together. He's snapping a couple covers in place, and he's got... That BMW is... there's not a lot of spare room in there, so he's got to put his stuff back like he's playing Tetris.
Yeah, that's the way it is in here, honey.
I know. I know. Well, there's two of us. Yeah, he's probably got more room, actually.
Yeah.
By the time it's
I don't
all
know
said
what you're
and done.
talking about. Oh. Did you tell him where we're going?
I did.
Is he going to follow us?
He might. I'll talk to him before we leave.
Yeah, he's more than welcome to, but I have a feeling that he's probably going to want to catch up with the
I
Convoy.
think he will.
But if he wants to follow us, he can. Oh,
Careful,
I'm sorry,
baby.
guys. Yeah, we just have him like looking at a
Brick wall.
white wall. You could even just back straight up into that other one.
That's what I might do, so it's not quite as boring.
Oh boy, it's hot.
It is warm.
I'm just trying to keep everything from overheating.
So we got a new PCV hose and assembly, and got it into 007's BMW. We're packing he's packing his stuff back up. Topped off with oil. He was smoking real hard and got a low oil alarm, and here's where we're at. But we got it off of there, back on, ready to go. He's packing up. I got to talk to him. We may, well, I'm making a little detour. He may go with me. We hadn't decided yet, but
I'm excited.
of course we're starting to run short on time.
For
There he
what?
is. Okay, he's just pitching some rags. I was just looking at the time. It seems like it's late in the day, but we lost an hour.
We lost that hour, and we didn't get started until 8.
I like
And
leaving
we've been stopped for a while. We could have been at our destination by now. You know, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's
what's
how I
going on.
kind of like do. I was already feeling like we were behind earlier if we would have got there at this time.
I like leaving at 5, I'll tell you.
They were talking about that on the CB.
Yeah,
So I think we might leave earlier.
I'm down with that. Or
And
6
I like-
would be fine.
Yeah, I think a happy medium between 5 and 8 would be great. I don't really like getting up that early in the morning, but I just get up and then you drive and I sit here. It doesn't take much
Same thing
effort.
that happens when we get up late, so.
I do more stuff. If
Well,
I
yeah,
only
you
get
do.
up late.
You do stuff in the morning, but, well, if we get up early, we don't get ready to leave the day.
Anywho,
There's differences. 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other, but
oops. Why does it feel so hot?
it is very warm out.
Does Donnie need cold water?
I don't know, he might.
He might, because I
Let
don't
me
think
get
he
you a
has a cooler in there. I would just take him a cold water. I couldn't find my hair clip for like days.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you, honey. And then I found it last night, used it once, and I've lost it again. But it's been right in front of me. So I'm like scanning around looking. I usually don't lose it as often as Dennis loses his knife. When I said that it was missing for a few days, it was actually just out of my sight, clipped onto something that I did not see. And that's why when I was going through cleaning out the Jeep last night, I felt like such an idiot. It had been right in front of me for days. Got excited, was wearing it last night, took it out when I went to bed, and then I'm in the car and can't find it anywhere. Went through and I condensed a lot of stuff. And not everything is where it was yesterday. Oh my goodness. I think it's taking 007 longer to load up his car than it did to replace that valve. I don't know. But I don't think 007 would like that. He's already done. He's ready to roll. And you know, I forgot to get the address back in there.
Okay, guys.
Yep, I'm trying.
We're ready to rock and roll. Donnie's gonna boogie down to catch up with the convoy. Me and Mrs. Mechanic have a special side trip planned. Since we're well behind the convoy.
Okie dokie.
Well, I'm gonna hop back on 80.
Yep, 80 East.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be taking a few westbound roads from here on out.
Now it says make a U-turn. Okay. 283, 283, 80 East. What?
Maybe I can't find it.
Okay, yeah.
Turn right, then turn left.
That's what I thought. All right, hang on. I think I got a beautiful shot right here. Look at that, guys.
Turn left.
I thought we were supposed to go up on 80 farther, but
Oh, we
I
are.
didn't pay any more attention, really.
Yeah, we got a long way to 80. On 80.
And again, I'm sorry about the quality. Yeah, cars are breaking down, phones aren't working, service isn't right. On a new platform, or whatever. There we go. Got you plugged in, so at least you won't run out of battery. How about that?
You better keep the air blowing on it too.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Tyson, Lexington. That's a smaller Tyson plant.
Thanks so much for coming back or joining us. Or I know it's been a wild day with so many short videos, but I think that's all behind us, and we should be able to get to our destination, show you some really cool things, and then get to camp later.
Runs this look a lot like a Perkins. Over here. Or the rest of them.
Maybe.
The one at the truck stop last night, Sapp Brothers, looked a lot like the,
On the inside?
no, on the outside. I thought it was a Perkins, but it turned out to be a Runza, which I am not familiar with. It may be more
I've never
of a
heard of them.
Nebraska thing. I don't spend a lot of time here. Any, really, so far, until now. That's a pretty cool truck. I'm not sure exactly what that thing is. Oh, it's a tub grinder. All right, there we go.
In the quarter mile, turn left onto the ramp.
Yes, I cleaned everything out and I organized it so I can get to anything. We have a whole bunch of travel size cereals back there. Lots of different trail mix. What else did we?
Don't worry, guys. I'll
Turn
mess
left
it up.
onto the ramp.
Yeah. Got some deli meats and some buns and some sliced cheese, which I think that's what I'll probably end up getting. Sam asked, is 007 a mechanic or just handy?
They'll tell you he's not a mechanic, but I tell you that too. He's real handy. He's real handy. Very. And part of it, he knows that BMW like the back of his hand. He's the only one that he'll let surface it.
Yeah.
Partially because it's kind of a Frankenstein of BMW parts. A lot of it has been upgraded to top of the line performance parts, brakes, so on and so forth, where it will not match up with. That's why I don't know if you guys have ever seen, he's got notes written all over his car, on the inside, door jambs, everywhere. He uses special custom blend of oil he makes himself, all this and that. He knows that thing like the back of his hand.
Hi, Resident Evil. We're doing good. How are you? Exactly. Steve Don knows me.
What's that?
Just sleep in the Jeep.
Oh, yeah, that's what we
And
do.
then I can just sit here and you can drive when I'm half asleep. At 5 o'clock's been coming pretty early though.
Oh, my legs are like jelly.
I wouldn't have pushed it that far. You
Well,
know?
I just wanted to get out of the way so they could hit the exit without having to pull back
I
into
know.
70-mile-an-hour traffic. There's only a handful of people behind me, I think. At least she's someplace relatively safe. Unless I miss my guess, Donnie will be coming up and passing us any minute. That thing will scoot. He's making almost 400 ponies.
Really get to it right now.
Uh-oh. think so. I can only see it from one side.
That's what I was thinking it
That's
was.
just real red.
I've been wanting to watch 2000 Mules. We'll have to definitely
try and find time
some
to do
time
that.
to get it and watch it. Yes, Gary. We're hoping that the overpass granny is getting towed to her Nissan specialist or someone who can fix the PTU.
Just gotta wait for one to get in, really.
Yeah,
And she found it. We can overnight it.
but I don't think she ordered it. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, everybody told her kind of what we got to do.
And then we went over to make sure Donnie got started. He had to replace his, what was it?
PCV hose assembly, and it wasn't too bad. We put some oil in them, and no more smoke, and away we went.
Yep. Right now we're headed toward Waco, but we're gonna make a quick stop. We knew how much everyone enjoyed yesterday's little tour. Obviously, it's someplace that we've never been to. I hope it's good. Want a sandwich?
I would eat a sandwich. We got some pepper jack.
That antenna doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't, but I checked it when we were back there, and everything seems okay.
Do I ham and pepperoni?
Yes, please. I don't know what to tell you guys. It shouldn't be black. Try refreshing yours, maybe. looks good here. About half up here is saying it's okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
We need to get ice.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple juice.
They've got black screen, baby.
Huh?
Oh, just letting you know you don't have to do anything yet. You can finish the sandwich.
Did I knock it?
No, I don't think so.
What did you say?
Half the people are saying they got a black screen. I'm going to try refreshing it.
How about now?
In a half mile, keep left at the fork. Keep left at the fork.
It's more like an exit.
I'm trying to work on it.
I don't know if we should try starting over.
Dawn has a clear picture, so
A lot of
I'm
people
trying to
seem to.
refresh my screen, but my screen on my phone or your phone,
Yeah.
I don't have any service right now.